morning. There's all sorts going on this morning. People out and about. It's really early as well. It is Tuesday morning and I'm feeling good this week. I'm feeling really good. I've said it again. I feel like growth, resilience, all that shizzle. Yesterday I took a DAX trade. It was a loss. Absolutely fine. Just went the wrong way. But I was thinking this morning about how I just really enjoy personal growth. I love having a project, something to do, something to get my teeth into. I think I always have since I was like a little girl. Loved it. New notebook, some pens, get all excited. So one thing you can't say about me is I'm not enthusiastic. I am very enthusiastic most days about most things, and it's nice. I'm pleased I am. That's why I love the group so much, because it's one of the places where my enthusiasm is well received. I'm sure sometimes it's maybe a bit too enthusiastic. I have been called giddy on numerous occasions, but it's fine. I love it. I'd rather be like that than miserable or negative, etc, etc. So yes, feeling very good. Been looking at one thing for my edge that I might not, in fact I probably won't implement it this year because I think it's just going to fuck with the probabilities, but definitely a BE level, depending on what the data says, for GJ. Beauty is it's really quick to run through. You've still got all the trades from when I did FX replay, and it's been quite quick to see, because usually they go, so it doesn't really, you can see instantly. It's fine about a BE level, and the plan would be to have a BE level. If it holds the R but gets rid of sort of some of the meaningful loss streaks or drawdown patches, then that would be a very nice little addition. So I've done 1 year. I've got a year and a half left to do on that, but it really didn't take me long. It took me like a day and a half. So I should have the data for that by the end of the week. What updates? Oh yes, I never told you that on Friday I popped my NFP cherry. My testing, when I originally tested, the strap basically held through all news. So it was going to come a time when I was in the trade and I was going to have to hold through something like NFP. And I've never traded NFP before, and I had to write a passage apparently. Shout out to KB, who used to close his eyes. But it's something I've never done. So I was like, right, I'll hold it. And I was in 3/4 profit by that point, halfway, sort of 3/4 of the way to TP. So I held it and I watched. It was a DAX trade, and I was like, what's he gonna do? They did very little and then went to TP. So I was all right. I probably will lose the profits from the alpha one because I thought it was 2 minutes and it's a 5-minute window. But that's okay. It's so negligible and it's so heavy in DD. I'm sort of hoping by the time it actually, if it ever gets to power again, I might have even forgotten, because I feel like it might take me about a year to get it out of drawdown, but we'll see. And that's it. Wow, so it is warm. It is Thursday morning, yep, and I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not back to work till Monday, which is lovely. 2 hours for me this week so far. Just shows, isn't it? Up 3 last week, down 2 so far this week. It was interesting because it got me thinking about sort of speed and time and things in trading. Like for me, since I've been trading probably about, it's 6 years now, I have had a decent amount of payouts. I've probably had like 10 payouts of various different types, and I'm lucky because I've had enough to know that it's real and enough to pretty much pay back everything I've ever spent on trading. So I'm sort of net neutral, which is nice, but it's one of those things where you have to be so patient, because now obviously my problem before was sort of lack of consistency. I'd have a payout, nothing for ages, have a payout, nothing for ages. So obviously reworking the edge is all about gaining some level of consistency so I can use trading how it's supposed to be, which is for the wealth. And someone just drove past. I'm quite bold enough to strut along yet. And And so by building this edge, which is more mechanical, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna have to carry on, aren't I? Because there's loads of cars drive past. Is to create something more mechanical that is gonna be a bit more consistent. And then when you put it all together on paper, it's obviously, you say, oh, it's a 24% year, it's got the potential for that, but you could be in drawdown sort of 100 days of that, but at the end you'll come up 24% up. It's all well and good looking at the paper, but then when you're actually living in it, it's a different thing. And I think that's why so many people really struggle with trading. So it was interesting because my other half said the other day, oh, like, what if you didn't, what if you didn't make any money this year? What if you didn't make any money like next year? You've been trading sort of a long time. And I said to him, if I don't make any money trading this year, but then by the end of next year I've made 10k, and by the year after that I make another 30 on top of that, and then 50, and then 70 and 80, oh, it'll all be worth it. Because I think it's just about looking at, what would I be doing if I wasn't trading? And the answer is, I love trading. So I love the process, I love the personal growth, I love everything about it. There's builders ahead. Turn round. Yeah, let's do that. So it's a case of, and then if I could make 30 grand a year for life extra on top of my salary on average, because that would literally change my life. So I don't need to be a multi-millionaire to get exactly what I want. I just need to be a bit patient. So those are my thoughts for this morning. Patience. Easy in theory, tougher in practice. Today I'm gonna go have my nails done, very girly, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go for lunch with my mum, which I might bring you along on. And that is that for now. What do you think about being filmed, Mum? I just did an outro of the vlog and I was like, do you know what? No, I'm going to redo it because it was a little bit, just feel like maybe I'm not fulfilling my potential. And then I reframed and I thought, actually, yes, okay, things are going a little bit slow. I said I've had 2 L's this week and therefore 3 up last week, 2 down this week. But actually, like, I'm like really enjoying myself. I'm in the best place I've ever been. Like, it's sunny. I mean, never ending sun, can't go wrong, sort of. I mean, it's quite hot sometimes. Thank God for air conditioning is all I'll say. Wow, it's going to be a surprise when it starts raining. We're all going to be like, what the, we actually live in England, don't we? And then I was like, yeah, so I sort of did it, and then I was like, oh, you know what, things are good, and I am happy. Excitingly, I'm actually going to be going on a traders retreat in about 7 weeks, and we are going to Alicante. So it's very exciting. I'm eternally grateful to have found the Discord that I'm in. Just so nice to be around a bunch of people who have the same mentality, positive drive, excitement, energy. Maybe I'm one of the more energetic ones, but everybody's just on the same vibes and on the same wavelength, and it's just so nice, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm going to vlog it. So all good things, on to next week. I'll see you there.